Now let us try to solve this problem. So this problem is somehow related to statistics, and this is coming from an SAT math reviewer. So let me help you analyze and solve this problem. But before that, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel at the end of this video if you believe that you have learned something in this video. So let's understand the problem first. So if x and y are integers and y equals 4x, which of the following could be the average or the arithmetic mean of x and y? So A is negative 36, B is negative 35, C is 4, D is 12. So um, let us understand this, that it says that which of the following could be the average. So it's given that x and y are integers and y is 4x. So if we're going to get the average of x and y, so it's like this. You add the x and y and then divide it by 2 because there are two numbers being added, and take divide by 2. So that's the usual way of doing arithmetic mean, which is the average. And it's also given that the y is 4x, so we can make it simpler by changing the y by 4x, so that the average will become x plus 4x is 5x. So this is now the new form of the average, 5x over 2. So this is the average, or the arithmetic mean. So which of the following could be the average? So we'll try the first one. So 5x over 2 equals negative 36. So solving for x, given that the average is negative 36, so um we can cross multiply 2 the other side, so it will become 5x equals negative 2 times 36 is 72, and then we divide both sides by 5, so that it's only x left at the left side. So it will be x equals negative 72 divided by 5, where 72 is not divisible by 5, so this is a fraction, and it's given that both x and y are integers, so it cannot be a fraction because it should be an integer. So that means the A is not a possible answer. Now let's try C first. So let's redo that one and change the average as 4. So what if the average is 4? So let's try to find x where the average is 4. So we're going to cross multiply again, the same procedure. Cross multiply that 2. So it's going to be 5x equals 2 times 4 is 8. And then we have 5 at the side of x, so we're going to divide it both sides by 5 so that it's only x left at the left side. So this will become x equals 8 over 5. And 8 divided by 5, that can't be divided, so it will remain fraction. And again, x and y are integers, so x cannot be an integer. I mean, it cannot be a fraction. So C cannot be the answer. Now let's try D. So let's change the right side into 12. So this is 12, for example. 5x over 2, which is the average, is 12. And let's try to find x and figure out if x is an integer. So now do the same procedure, cross multiply to that. So it will become 5x equals 2 times 12 is 24. And then we have 5 at the side of x. So I'm going to divide 5 on both sides so that it's only x left. So x is equal to 24 over 5. And 24 over 5, we cannot reduce it. You cannot divide 24 by 5, or else it becomes a decimal, so it's not anymore an integer. So x should be an integer. So that means D is not the correct answer. So then we're gonna check B, but since it's the only option, so it might be the answer, but it could also be that there's no correct answer. So let's try to change B, I mean the right side into the answer B, which is negative 35. So we're going to cross multiply. So 5x over 2, which is the average, is assuming that the average is negative 35. So we're going to cross multiply that to the other side. So it's going to be 5x equals 2 times 35 is 70, and it's a negative since they both have different signs. And then we still have, we have 5, so I'm going to replace, we're going to divide 5 both sides so that we can cancel that, and what's left is only x. So negative 70 divided by 5, that is negative 14. So just to show you that it is divisible, so 1 times 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2, and then bring down 0. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. So that is a quotient of 14, and of course they are having different signs. That's why the answer is negative. And this is an integer. So x is an integer if the average is negative 35. Now how about the y? Is it an integer as well? It's given that the y is 4x. Now if x is negative 14, so we're going to replace here x with negative 14. So 4 times 14, so it's 14 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 1 times 4 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So it is 56, and it's negative since they both have different signs. So both are integers. So that means the answer is B, negative 35.